seem like I'm making fun of you when I tell you that I love you. People don't cry when they're making a promise. Listen, when I swear I love you, I cry. And while someone cries while making a promise, he's usually telling the truth. How can it seem like I'm joking around when my tears prove that I'm sincere?
You get trickier and trickier. You made the same promises to me and to Hermia. They can't both be true. They must both be false. The promises you're making to me belong to Hermia. Will you abandon her? If you weigh the promises you made to me against the promises you made to her, they come out the same. They both weigh nothing. They're lies.
I wasn't thinking clearly when I made those promises to her.
And I don't believe you thinking clearly now as you break those promises.
Demetrius loves her, and he doesn't love you.
Oh, Helena, you goddess, you divine and perfect nymph. What can I compare your eyes to? Crystal isn't as clear as they are. Oh, your lips are as ripe as a pair of tempting cherries touching one another. Oh, let me kiss your beautiful hand. It will make me so happy.
Damn it, I see you're all determined to gang up on me for a few laughs. If you had any manners at all, you wouldn't treat me like this. Can't you just hate me as I know you do? Do you have to get together to humiliate me too? If you were real men, as you pretend to be, you wouldn't treat a lady this way, making vows and promises and praising my beauty when I know you're really both disgusted by me. You're competing for Hermia's love, and now you're competing to see which one of you can make the most fun of me. That's a great idea. A real manly thing to do. Make a poor girl cry. No respectable person would offend an innocent girl just for some fun.
Don't be cruel, Demetrius. I know you love Hermia, and you know that I know it. Right here, right now, I'm giving up all my claims on her and handing her over to you. In exchange, give up all your claims to love Helena, since I love her and will love her until I die.
No one's ever gone through so much trouble just to make fun of someone.
Lysander, keep your Hermia. I don't want her. If I ever loved her, all that love is gone now. My love for her was temporary. Now I'll love Helena forever.
Helena, it's not true.
Don't insult a deep love that you don't understand. You'll pay the price. Look, here comes the woman you love.
It's harder to see clearly in the dark of night, but it's easier to hear well. I couldn't see you, Lysander, but I heard your voice and that's how I found you. Why did you leave me alone so unkindly?
Why stay when love tells you to go?
Well, what love could make my Lysander leave me?
I to hurry to my love, beautiful Helena, who lights up the sky better than all those fiery stars. Why are you looking for me? Didn't you figure out I left because I hate you?
You can't mean what you're saying. It's impossible.
Oh, so she's in on this too. Now I see all three of them have gotten together to play this cruel trick on me. Hurtful Hermia, you ungrateful girl. Have you conspired with these two to provoke this horrible teasing? Have you forgotten all the talks we had together, the vows we made to be like sisters to one another, all the hours we spent together, wishing we never had to say goodbye? Have you forgotten our childhood innocence, our friendship in our school days? We used to sit together, sewing one flower with our two needles, sewing it on one piece of cloth, sitting on the same cushion, singing one song in the same key, as if our hands, our sides, our voices, and our minds were stuck together. We grew together like twin cherries, which seemed to be separate but also together. Two lovely cherries on one stem. We seemed to have two separate bodies, but we had one heart. Do you want to destroy our old friendship by joining these men to insult your poor friend? It's not friendly and it's not ladylike. All women would be angry with you for doing it, even though I'm the only one who's hurt by it.
I'm completely dumbfounded by what you're saying. I'm not insulting you. It sounds more like you're insulting me.
Come on, confess. Didn't you send Lysander as an insult to follow me around, praising my eyes and my face? And haven't you made your other love, Demetrius, who kicked me with his foot not long ago, call me a goddess, a divine, rare, heavenly creature? Why does he talk like that to a girl he can't stand? And why does Lysander deny that he loves you when he loves you so deeply? Why would he show me any affection unless you told him to? Why does it matter that I'm not as lucky or as lovable as you, and the love I feel is unrequited? You should pity me for that reason, not hate me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine, all right. Keep up your little game. Pretend to be sympathetic, but nudge and make faces and wink when I turn my back. Keep up your wonderful game. You're doing such a great job. Someone should write a book about it. If you had any sense of pity or manners, you wouldn't treat me like this. But goodbye, it's partially my own fault since I followed you here. Leaving or dying will soon take care of everything.
Hey, lovely Helena. Listen to my excuse. My life, my love, my soul, beautiful Helena.
That's a good one.
Don't insult her like that, Lysander, darling.
If Hermia's begging can't make you stop insulting Helena, I can force you to do so.
You can't force me any more than Hermia can beg me. Your threats are not stronger than her mining. Helena, I love you. I swear I do. And I'll fight a duel with this guy just to prove him wrong when he says I don't love you.
I'd say I love you more than he does.
If that's what you think, let's go fight that duel.
You're on. Let's do it.
Lysander, where are you going with all of this?
Get away, you witch!
No, he'll act like he's going to break free from you, Hermia. Go on. Pretend to follow me, but then don't come. You're a coward. Get out of here.
Stop hanging on to me, you cat, you thorn. Let go of me or I'll shake you off like a snake.
Why have you gotten so rude? What's happened to you, my darling?
Your darling. Get out, you horrible poison. Get out!
Are you joking?
Of course he is, and so are you.
Demetrius, I'm ready to fight you as promised.
I wish we had signed a legal contract. I can see you don't keep your promises very well. I don't trust you.
What do you want me to do? Hurt Hermia? Hit her? Kill her? Sure, I hate her, but I won't hurt her.
Can you hurt me any more than by saying you hate me? Hate me? Why? What's happened to you, my love? Am I not Hermia? Aren't you Lysander? I'm as beautiful now as I was a little while ago. You still loved me when we fell asleep, but when you woke up, you left me. So, you left me for real?
I certainly did, and I never wanted to see you again. So stop hoping and wondering what I mean. I've spelled out for you quite clearly. I hate you and love Helena.
You trickster, you snake! What did you sneak in and steal my love's heart from him?
Oh, that's very nice. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're going to make me mad enough to answer you, damn you, you faker, you puppet.
Puppet? Why puppet? Oh, I see where this is going. She's talking about our difference in height. She's paraded in front of him to show off how tall she is. Does he have such a high opinion of you because I'm so short? Is that it? So how short am I, you painted barber pole? Tell me, how short am I? I'm not too short to gouge your eyes out with my fingernails.
Please don't let her hurt me, gentlemen, however much you want to tease me. I was never much good with insults. I'm not mean and catty like her. I'm a nice, shy girl. Maybe you think I can take her because she's shorter than me.
Shorter. See, she's doing it again.
Good Hermia, please don't act so bitter towards me. I've always loved you and gave you advice, and I never did anything to hurt you, except once when I told Demetrius that you planned to sneak off to this forest. But I only did that because I loved Demetrius so much. He followed you, and I followed him because I loved him. But he told me to get lost, and threatened to hit me, kick me, even kill me. Now let me go quietly back to Athens. I'll carry my mistakes with me. I won't follow you anymore. Please let me go. You see how naive and foolish I've been.
We'll get out of here then. What's keeping you?
My stupid heart, which I'm leaving behind here.
What, you're leaving it with Lysander?
No, with Demetrius.
Don't be afraid. She can't hurt you, Helena.
Yes, Hermia won't hurt Helena, even if you try to help her.
When you get her angry, she's a good fighter and vicious too. She was a hellcat in school. She's fierce even though she's little.
Little, again, nothing but little and short. Why are you letting her insult me like this? Let me at her.
Get lost, you dwarf, you tiny little weed, you scrap, you acorn.
You're doing too much to defend a woman who wants nothing to do with you. Leave Hermia alone. Don't talk about Helena. Don't take Helena's side. If you continue treating Hermia so badly, you'll pay for it.
Hermia's not holding on to me anymore. Follow me if you're brave enough. We'll fight over Helena.
Follow? No, I'll walk right next to you, side by side.
All this fighting is because of you. Stay where you are.
I'm not sticking around here anymore. I don't trust you. You may be a better fighter than I am, but my legs are longer and I can run away faster.
I can't believe any of this. I don't know what to say.